The Nike SB Ishod Wair dropped January 27th of this year, and what a way for Ishod and Nike to both start off the year. They really came in swinging this year in 2022. Honestly, I had no idea these were coming out. Upon further review, there were a bunch of YouTube videos and blog posts about the shoe design, what it looked like previously before January 27th. But again, I had no idea they were coming out. I was actually at work watching YouTube while I was eating lunch. I just happened to see this video pop up in my recommended. I checked it out. Immediately loved the look and design of the shoes. Also, as a plus, the video was kind of funny. The video was pretty cool. And I have to admit, the video got me pretty hyped. I really loved the shoe design. So I went home, got online, and immediately bought me a pair of these shoes. And after seeing them in person, I am so glad that I did. Ishod has had some signature colorways for the Dunks as well as some other skate shoes, but this will be his first signature shoe that he was a part of the design process. I'm a sucker for white shoes. I've skated a ton of different pairs of white shoes, but the colorway that I have here is the Summit White. On Nike's website, there are 4 different colorways. The main colorway is like this ebony looking green color. That's like the main Ishod colorway. But if you scroll down the product page, it tells you a lot about the shoe, and there are different screenshots and pictures of the shoe. And it's got a bunch of other people repping different colorways that aren't on the website. So I'm gonna assume those are exclusive drops either in some areas or on some apps or some other different websites, which is kind of a bummer because if you scroll down, there's a pair that Eric Costin is wearing. It's like this tan gold pair and it looks so good. I didn't see that until after the fact. If I would have saw that first, I probably would have searched to try to find that colorway, but it's not on Nike's website, so I'm not sure where to even get that colorway at. If I would have seen that tan gold colorway, I probably would have got that one instead, but I have to admit I'm pretty happy with the way that the Summit White colorway turned out. Now let's talk a little bit about the design of the shoe. Now I'm no shoe expert, I'm not a shoe reviewer, but I know that when I see something and I like it, I like it, so let's just talk about it. My favorite part of the shoe is that it has this athletic design while also looking like a skate shoe. And on Nike's page, it talks about how Ishod used his inspiration from basketball to kind of make this shoe. It says his first love was basketball, and you can really tell that by looking at this shoe. The shoe really looks like a low-top basketball shoe from the 90s with a little bit of skate elements sprinkled on top. So I really can see the inspiration from the athletic world, from the basketball world into the skate shoe. And for me, I really enjoy that. Not particularly for the skate aspect, but just for the style aspect. Having a diverse shoe like this that you can wear with athletic clothing, but also wear it with like pants and chinos or just some khakis or something like that is really cool. I like having that versatility with the style of the shoe. Another huge design feature, probably one of the biggest design features of the shoe that makes it really unique, is the mesh on the inside and outside of the shoe. The mesh is obviously there to help your foot breathe, provide a little ventilation in the shoe. There's a direct quote from Ishod. It says, "My feet get hella sweaty and I'm not trying to get trench toe or fungus or anything," which I think is pretty funny, and it shows really like he's just a genuine funny guy, and he used what he thought would help and put that in the design of the shoe, which is pretty cool. So hopefully that helps with some airflow, some ventilation. It's January right now, so it's pretty freaking cold outside, so you're not gonna be sweating a lot. So the true test of the mesh will probably be during the summer when it's super hot outside and you're sweating up a storm. So we'll have to see how that works out this summer. So overall, with the design of the shoe, I really like it. Also, I forgot to mention the shoe is $100 retail right now. There are some websites selling it for like $99, $95, so like 5 cents cheaper, but on Nike's website, they're $100 even, which is pretty expensive. I'm not one to buy really expensive skate shoes. For most of my skating career, I always try to find shoes on sale, and I'm not really picky. I just kind of pick shoes that are on sale. But the past couple years, I've been spending a little bit more money on my skate shoes. The reason that is because I skate rubber grip tape, so it makes my shoes last much longer. But that's besides the point. I just want to mention the price. They're $100 on Nike's website. So I actually haven't skated these yet. I actually just unboxed these today, and I'm filming kind of like this first impressions, how they feel on my feet. Right now they're feeling kind of snug, but I think once they break in, they should feel pretty good. So we're gonna slap these bad boys on, we're gonna head to the skate park, we're gonna get a nice skate session, and then we're just gonna talk about my first impressions, how they feel the first couple days of skating, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So let's head to the park. So I've had about 3 skate sessions in these shoes, and they're finally starting to break in, and I really enjoy them a lot. Now I will say that I get most of my athletic shoes a half size down. So my soccer cleats, basketball shoes, or in this case my skate shoes, I like them to fit super snug, almost like a sock to my foot. So I get them a half size down. So the shoe is pretty snug for me, but after skating them for a week, they're finally starting to break in, and I really like the way they feel and the way they skate. I think the break-in period is pretty quick. In my first 2 skate sessions, I've already checked off 2 tricks that I want to learn this year. My very first skate session with the shoes was just a flat ground session, just to break them in, see how they feel, and I learned a new trick. I learned a fakie hard flip. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this. And then in the very next session, so again, this is only my second time skating the shoes, I was at the park and I learned another new trick. I learned a frontside 180 nose grind. I mean, in my first 2 skate sessions with brand new shoes, I learned 2 new tricks. So if that's not a testament to the way that they skate and the way that they feel on my feet, I'm not sure what is. I can't wait to go out and learn more tricks in these shoes. They really do feel really solid. I feel like my foot is protected, and I don't know, there's just something about them. They feel really good. Now, like I mentioned previously in the video, I'm not a shoe reviewer. I don't know all the ins and outs of shoes or skate shoes or the technology of the shoe. I just know that I liked the shoe, I bought it, and here's some of my thoughts and opinions about them. Even though I've only had the shoe for a week now, I really look forward to going out and skating in them. They look good, they feel good, and the style almost reminds me of Dunks. I've actually never owned a pair of Dunks, but the way they look just reminds me of that. So I'm gonna assume they skate pretty similar to Dunks. Don't quote me on that, because like I said, I've never owned a pair, but I think if you've owned Dunks, you're probably gonna like these shoes as well. Let me know down in the comments if you like the shoes, if you're gonna try and grab some for yourself. As of now on Nike's website, they're like all out of stock. I think the only things they have in stock are like a size 8 and down. So if you've got a small foot, you're probably good to go. But as of now, like everything is sold out. So if you can, I'd go grab them sooner rather than later before they go out of stock. If you guys wanna see a full review of the shoes after I've skated them for like a month or 2, just let me know down in the comments. I'll try to put something together. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.